Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio. Eden Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on another team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Miami Redhawks offense will have the ball first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before.
Oh, a lot of space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Redhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And the Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Weaver.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ohio's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Grab near the marker. It's Gossett. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Oh, better look out. Runs through the tackle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The run to the left. He breaks a tackle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Finn. Got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Weaver. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Redhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just going to keep it after the snap. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Redhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To throw, it's Navarro. Got it in the middle, it's Hendricks.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bruno. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
To the air, it's Navarro. Makes the grab. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They try to pop a run on the draw. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. Back's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw again. Looking to get it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Redhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Finn. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brunson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old out in the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to throw. It's Navarro. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Gossett. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The sure hands, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock.
Number 42 in punt formation to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll give it to the back. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Finds his man in the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets enough.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Give to the running back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hendricks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on third. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gossett. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give on the counter. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Brunson. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. And the Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter.
21, Ohio, 10.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right on the money. Touchdown, Redhawks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses getting really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pearson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Makes the grab, it's Harris. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Hendricks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He's got the back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Working that left side now. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they did tack on the extra point. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Oh, they're after him! And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
The Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gossett. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Finds the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gossett. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Gossett. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee.